Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. And thank you guys for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe. Today on the channel we're heading back to the CGI Netflix show. And we'll be looking at Man-at-Arms on his Sky SLED cycle. Here he is in the packaging. Now, unfortunately I do not have a loose version of this particular figure. But we'll still look at the figure itself. Very up and close. What he comes with. The bike itself, the figure. Of course, you have a nice glamour shot of the figure right there in the front of the packaging. You have the He-Man and the Masters of the Universe logo, which would appear on the CGI Netflix show. You have Man-at-Arms and the Sky SLED right there. You have the Power Tack feature, which was brought back from the 80s version, the vintage version. So you can remove the figure from the bike if you wish. You can swap out, and change out the figure if you wish, which is really cool. An added bonus. You have Grayskull in the background with some really cool lightning effect right there all around him. You have the Netflix logo around to the back with some really cool artwork of the figure right there in action right there. You have a nice shot of the action feature, the Power Tack feature, that his waist is spring-loaded. Of course, He-Man on his Ground Ripper cycle. And I have done a review on this particular figure. If you wish to go back and check it out, please do, guys. Got some warnings right there. Some cautions. A shot of the logo of He-Man, the Master Universe. Roll into battle. And like the Skeletor from the Panther cycle review, I do like the version of this particular Man-at-Arms. I like the color scheme. It kind of goes with the Sky SLED color right there, with the orange and the blue right there. Looks really, really cool. To me, I would call this my chase version of Man-at-Arms, or the mini comic book version of this particular figure. Now, like I said before, I do have a loose. I will be comparing him also to the single-carded version of Man-at-Arms. We'll take a look at the different color scheme. But like I said before, this is more targeted for the kids and stuff like that. It's nothing fancy. It's a decent, solid plastic. I wouldn't recommend dropping this on a high, shelf or something like that. It might crack. But still, really, really cool. And there's nothing really fancy about it. But I also noticed, guys, that in the He-Man and the Skeletor reviews on their cycles, that they came with their particular weapon, which is the Power Sword for He-Man and the Havoc Staff for Skeletor. But as you can see, Man-at-Arms does not come with his normal club that he comes with with this particular figure. Right there, he does not come with any type of weapon at all. And let me get his single-carded version. You can see the different color scheme between the figures right there. There's the standard version of Man-at-Arms right there. And this is the club I was talking about, his weapon of choice right there, which it was not a part of this particular cycle. So I'm kind of bummed out we did not get a different version of his club. But still really, really cool, guys. And I gotta say that, like it or hate it or love it, that the CGI line does give you, hang on, guys, does give you a variety of different figures and vehicles and play sets, in the CGI line. It's a great way to start collecting with the, with kids and stuff like that. Really cool, and probably can find these now at a very reasonable price. And that's something that right now, unless something changes, and I hope it does, that the Masterverse figures don't have. Okay, Masterverse figures, their figures are amazing, but right now there is no playsets. There is no vehicles right now, and that could change, and I hope it does. But that's something that for right now the Masterverse line cannot say right now. But you never know; it might change. And we might get, a playset of Grayskull from the Masterverse line and some vehicles and stuff like that. But right now, there is no vehicles. There's no playsets in the Masterverse line. But the Masterverse line does have amazing figures, But that's one thing that, the CGI line did have. And we'll get a nice shot of Man-at-Arms right there. Inside his helmet right there. There's a blue version of it. And I like the yellow right there. You can actually see the face better than the normal standard version of Man-at-Arms right there. You can see it, you know, decent right there. But for me, you know, if you were here, you know, you can see the face a little bit better right there. But yeah, so like I was saying, like at least the CGI line does give you a variety of different vehicles and play sets and figures and stuff like that. And I do believe like the line is done now. I don't think there's going to be a season 4 of the show. I could be wrong. They could, you know, make it, you know, a season 4, and it'll be coming out soon. I've not seen any trailers for it yet, guys. So if there is a season 4, let me know. But there you go, guys. There's a look at Man-at-Arms on his Sky Sled. And I wish these things would go up and down as well, but they don't. But still a nice, you know, it's a decent plastic, guys, like I said. But I would not recommend dropping it at a high distance and stuff like that, or throwing it against the wall. I hope you don't do that, because it could break. It's not. The back of him right there. And like I said, it's like an added bonus because you can remove the figure from the bike, and so you have an extra figure, and you can swap it out for like this particular Man-at-Arms if you wish. You know, change it out. You know, so really cool, guys. Of course, the figures stand about that 5.5 inch scale. You know, roughly the same scale as Origins and like the vintage style, 80s style of He-Man. And they kept that, like I said, they kept that same style of He-Man. You can't really modify it. You cannot customize it. You can't swap out parts like you can do with Origins and the Masterverse line. But you know, it gives you that real classic vintage feel of the figure and stuff like that, which I really like. And I do like the show, like I said before, and I'll just briefly say it. It's a good show. It's a lot of fun. It's a little different take on He-Man. And, you know, which is, for me, which is nothing wrong with that. You know, I like something different, something new, something fresh, you know. But there you go, guys. There is a look at the CGI Man-at-Arms on his Skysets cycle. Really cool. Like they kept that overall theme with the bird and the blue and the yellow. I wish there was, like, more detail right here with the plastic right here. But still really cool. Alright, guys. There's a look at Man-at-Arms once again. And you can probably find these at Walmart. If you know, this was at Walmart. I got them at Walmart. This at Walmart. So check Walmart and check Walmart.com. Maybe they have some in stock if you wish to add this to your collection. Alright, guys, I'd like to take the time now to thank my subscribers. If you made it this far in the video and have subscribed, please subscribe, guys. I love talking with you guys, all things Masters of the Universe, through CGI, through Masterverse, and through Origins. Hit that like button, guys, that thumbs up button, guys, and thank you for doing that. And hit that notification bell when you know when I upload new videos. Tomorrow we'll be looking at the next cycle figure, which would be Trapjaw on his cycle. I think it's just called Cycle. It's like Trapjaw on his cycle. I think that's what it's called. We'll look at him. We're comparing him to his standard single card version of Trapjaw, with differences that he comes with. Share this video, guys, who has a love and a passion for collecting Master Universe figures like CGI, like Masterverse, and like Origins. So, guys, hope you guys have a great Tuesday, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Take care, guys, and have a good one.